Yeah. So second question is removing stars from a string. So here you are given a string which contains characters and stars. So here we have to perform some operation. In one operation, you can choose a star S, let's say, and remove a closest non-star character to its left, as well as remove the star itself. So return a string after all stars have been removed. So we have to remove all the stars from the given input. And when we are removing a star, we have to remove with it one more character which is closest in the left side of that star. So if we take that example lead code, lead star code star lead code. Yeah. So here, if we have to remove one star, we have to remove one character as well, which is closest in the left side. So if we remove this star, we also removed one character. Again, when we remove one star, we have to remove one more character. And one more time, if we remove a star, one more character we need to remove. So finally, we are left with LECOE. So to do this,
Yeah, just how many people solved this problem, and can you write one-liner about how did you solve the problem? In the chat, can you type, folks, what approaches you have taken? Okay, vector, string, stack. Okay. Nice. Yeah, Kaushik, go ahead, please.
yeah, so most of the person I see, like, they have used stack. So let's see the brute force way how we can do it. So if we take this lead star here, if we remove, let's say if this is a string, if we remove one character from here, if we try to delete it, we have to move all the rest of the characters, shift it by one position to left, right? So if we remove this star, what we are doing is we are shifting the other star over here, then C, and then O, D, star, and E. So this shifting to delete one character, we are doing at max n operations, and that is not a good way, right? So we can solve this question using a stack, because we know when we delete an element, we want the character which is just left side of that. And if we see the question here, it's clearly mentioned that all the inputs which are given to us will be generated such that all the operations are always possible. So if you are given if you are given here 2 stars, you'll definitely have 2 character before it. So one way is we take a stack, we take one by one character. So first we take L, then we take E, then we take E, again we take T. When we encounter star, what should we do? Yeah, so when we encounter star, we just remove the top element from our stack. Now again we encounter star, we again remove one element from our stack, which is at the top of stack. Now we got a character, so we'll push character. Again we got a character. Again we got a character. Again we got a star. So when we get a star, we remove the character from top. Again, we got a character. So finally, we have a stack with our answer. But the difficulty over here is if we try to print the elements from this stack, we have to get the elements from the top of the stack. So we'll get E first, then O, then C, then E, and then L. But we have to print it in the other way. Right? So can we eliminate stack and directly use any other data structure or a string?
But one
to
thing is,
achieve?
can we do one thing? Now we know the stack size is 5. That simply means the answer is going to be of length 5.
Right.
We can take a string, declare it with length 5 directly, initially filled with all spaces. And every character we remove from the stack, we put in the reverse, like fill the string from backside. So take a string of length 5, or take a character array of size 5. And we will fill this array from backside. So start with last index. Whatever is the top of the stack, fill here. Previous,
we remove this.
yes, fill O, then fill C, then fill E, and then L.
Then L. Yeah, this is one way. Other way are also possible. So this is just an implementation question where you are already given what you have to do. So what you can do is just count a star over here. When you encounter a star, you can just go from here left and change the first element to some other element like -1 or anything which cannot be the part of this string, input string. So if I encounter star, I just go and change my previous element to -1, let's say. One more star I get, I change over here -1. One more star I get, I change here -1, and finally copy this. But this also take more time because for each operation we are going to left and then changing it to some other value. The easiest way which I tried was I took a string, empty string. I just appended a letter to this string. Let's say first we get L. I added L. Then I get E. I appended E. Again I got E. I appended E. Again I got T. Appended T. When I got star, I just removed the last element. And this operation will just take order of one operation, removing an element at the end. Again, I got a star. I removed the last element from my string. So far I'm left with LE. Then I got C. I appended C. Then I got O. I appended O. Then I got D. I appended D. When I encounter a star, I remove the last element from a string. Finally, I get E. I'll just append E. So finally, I'll be having LECOE. Basically, we are doing the same stack operation with the help of string.
Yep. So here string is acting as a stack.
Right. So anyone tried a easier approach than this?
I think few people mentioned stack, few mentioned the string based approach, string and pushback.
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay, I think we are good with this question. Shall we move to the next one?